Namaskar, Kemonacho to all lovely super mothers. Welcome to Super Mother Unleashed. In today's episode, I'm going to cover the topic which I think every mother has already gone through or going to be. I know all my listeners must be wondering what I'm talking about. None other than the potty training of our baby. Every mother becomes worried when her baby crosses 8 months and thinks how to start potty training process. And even there are also thoughts when I should put my baby on potty seat, or what would be the ideal time to start potty training of my baby. Or you may think, shall I start with potty seat or any other equipment? And this tension definitely doubles when you have twins. So today in this episode, I'm going to cover when can we start and the process in detail. When it comes to this potty training thing, many parents are unsure about when to start toilet training or potty training. Let me tell you, every baby is different and we parents will not have any idea from when they will become regular on potty in toilet. Not all kids are ready at the same age. So what you can do to keep a watch your child for signs of readiness, such as stopping an activity for a few minutes, or clutching his or her diaper, or making faces, or not comfortable, sitting in one place, or starts dancing, trying to lift legs, etc. But before proceeding further, let me share my own experience. When my daughter turned 14 months and was able to sit properly, I realized this is the best time to introduce her with toilet training. Nowadays, most of us we use Western toilet. So we also had the same. So first thought came to my head was how she will sit on commode, which is quite big for her. So at this stage, I tried to get some Google knowledge, which helped me to find the toilet ring and which is easy to fit on commode and perfectly for baby. Then I immediately went to the market and bought that commode ring for her. Before starting this training, I made sure to set a time. So I have decided to put her in morning routine so that when her preschool starts, it would be easy for her to be in habit and she will feel completely relaxed when she'll be in preschool. Her first day of training was only on trial basis. From next day, as soon as she wakes up in the morning, I made her brush her teeth. And she used to drink water. And then I used to give her lukewarm milk. And after a few minutes, I used to make her sit on commode using that commode ring. Although the initial attempts were not successful, but I made sure that on everyday basis, I'll put her on potty seat. And it only took 1 week for her to be in routine. Sometimes there were moments when she was resist not to sit, but I never forced her. So instead of trying to force or push my daughter, I focused on creating excitement so that she can look forward to take part on the potty training instead of getting scared or feeling awkward. Then I also procured cartoon stickers and different artworks to make toilet look like fun zone. And it really worked well for me. And these small add-ons started creating excitement for her, and initial hesitation and difficulty in sitting onto the ring slowly started becoming habit for her. She was trained to sit on that potty ring with ease and comfort. Based on my personal experience, I would like to suggest mothers to try few techniques which can help you to overcome this problem and will also help you make your child get into a habit of potty training. To make this process more easy, I would suggest mothers to offer lukewarm water first thing in the morning, even before breakfast. If your child doesn't like lukewarm water at all, you can try lukewarm milk instead. If your baby is very small, try to spoon feed of milk. This will help to generate a pressure in tummy and bowel movement, which will drive them to go for potty. One another thing which I have learned from my experience is to have patience and keep trying. Don't be disappointed, and most importantly, never get frustrated. Every baby is different and they might take time to get familiar with this process. Many of you may be concerned that your child is not at all comfortable in commode or in toilet and instead prefer diaper. Starting journey from diaper to commode ring, it will definitely take time. They will not be comfortable to just go and sit on potty seat. Hence, mothers encourage and make exciting that moment for your child. Be cheerful and casual. If your child resists to go in toilet, please don't force. One of the toughest part which I have faced was while traveling with my daughter, because one side I had been trying to put her on commode training, and while traveling it's not possible every time put my baby to commode ring. So what I used to do, carry sets of diapers as well as the kids commode ring with me. So both the things I used to choose as per the situation. For example, when I am in a mall or shopping complex or in movie with daughter, I used to put her in diaper. But whenever I used to travel in a flight or in other long journeys, I always used to carry that small commode ring. While going to my mother's place or any relative house, I used to carry that commode ring. So she should be in a habit of potty training. One thing you always make sure before using the toilet, you clean and sanitize the commode as well as the ring. You should do this because your child shouldn't get affected by germs. One another most important factor is child becomes scared seeing potty seat. They have a feeling of falling in. So we need to understand what your little one's fear is and tackle it by talking to them and explain the natural process of potty in a fun way. When your child understands that there is nothing to fear about potty training, it will make it easier for both of you to get through this milestone. One more important thing which every mother should do is to praise your child. Praise especially plays a very important role in helping them to achieve new milestones. Even this applies in potty training also. Every time your child comes back from toilet, you should praise for the attempt. Reassure your child that it's a very good effort and this will help your child to get habituated with potty training. But in this process, you should also remember if your baby is comfortable going potty with one particular person, such as mother, it's very normal. Till the time your child become familiar with potty training, make sure you will go every time with your baby to toilet. This will not only encourage your child, it also gives a strong mental support and they will take this process sportingly. One more thing I would like to tell all my super mothers. Sometime you must have seen at night, babies are not able to sleep. They feel bowling inside their tummy or starts farting. That's a sign that their tummy is not clear. And that's what make them so uncomfortable at night. That time also you can try an attempt to make them sit on commode ring so they can clear their tummy. Even pediatrician recommends whenever you start potty training of your baby, start with commode ring. It will become a habit to sit on commode ring and also clear their motion, because that's a proper way to sit and do potty. And if we can inculcate this habit from early stage, it will help our child also to maintain a healthy lifestyle. So with that, we have come to the end of this episode, and please do share this podcast with your friends, your colleagues, and the mothers in your network. I would also like to request all my listeners to please share your thought, views, feedback about today's episode. And if you have any topic on which you want me to cover on my podcast, please write to me. Would love to receive your comments. I will see you next week. Till then, bye-bye.